God put in motion two things in the garden: justice and accountability. When justice is broken down, regulations come with repercussion. Rights comes with benefits and privileges. When you obey the law and you keep to the regulations, your right is sustained by heaven. The blessings and the benefits come to you.
This is Selfless City, known as Standard Life Christian Center, where we raise saints with selfless spirit. Ministering Pastor Paul Adumoha, Senior Pastor of SLCC.
If you knock on a door and the door refuses to open, year 1, year 2, year 3, it means there might be something you are doing wrong. If you are asking God for promotion, for a change, for an increase, and it appears that the increase is not forthcoming, there might be something that you are getting wrong. I want to tell you a story before I go proper into the message of today. I used to work in I worked across 3 or 4 multinational companies, and I was regarded as one of the best and performing employee. And so I got to a phase in my life where I believed within myself that I've gotten to the peak of my career. And of course I have, because I rose to general manager position. And so I was excited. But the last place where I worked, I joined the company during the COVID period. The first year appraisal was done. I was okay. The second year appraisal was done. I was rated low, so I got angry, and I felt that my line manager hated me. The reason why that happened was all my stay or work life, I have never seen where costs go down in Nigeria. I've always believed that the cost of a thing goes up in Nigeria. But I joined a multinational company that keep reducing the cost of things on yearly basis. So the first time when I joined, they were clearing for about 18 days. And they said we need to start clearing for 13, 14 days. And they were clearing for about 2.1 million naira. They said we need to clear at the rate of 1.8. So I struggled within my capacity. I was able to meet 1.9, and they said I didn't do enough. So I got angry. I've been able to reduce your cost by 200,000. There must be something wrong with you. So I was rated low that year. Out of the anger, I continued. So when the third year came, they dropped it from 1.8 to 1.6. I said, these guys have gone mad. So I struggled, but at that time my struggle was no longer internal, it was external. So I started asking, what can I do? And as God may have it, I was able to meet it the third year. So I couldn't meet up 1.8, but I met 1.6. That thing changed something in me. So the next year, which is the fourth year, they dropped it to about 1.350. I did 1.2. I did 1.2. So I didn't only meet up, I met up 120%. When I did 1.2, I sat down in a quiet place and I asked myself a question. Why was 2.1 to 1.8 difficult? Why is 1.2 easy? And that brings me to my topic today. Today I want to speak on the 3 layers of self-deception. Today I want to speak on the 3 layers of self-deception. When you see a person that is not making progress, you have prayed, you have fasted, but you can't grow. You have prayed for promotion, your promotion is not coming in your company. You belong to an organization, nothing is happening, other people are going up, you are stagnant where you are. You are suffering from self-deception. And the danger is that most people that are suffering from self-deception are not aware that this is a problem. It is better for you to be a sinner and we convert you to be a Christian than for you to be a Christian and live in self-deception. What happened? Your heavens are shut. Your life becomes stagnant. You can be 20 years in a thing, you won't make a 1 inch of growth. This thing is something I learned over time. In my 30 something years of being a Christian, I've mingled and worked with some Christians that I felt that God was wicked. That with all the prayers and fasting and commitment these people have shown, that God is not willing to bless them or take them to another level of life. There are people that have prayed and fasted upon, asked God to change the life of this person, but it appears as if my fasting and prayer were wasted. It's as if you are pouring water on a rock. The guy is not absorbing anything. The woman is not absorbing anything. The girl is not absorbing anything. The boy is not absorbing everything. And so I am wondering within myself to say, Father, what is the problem? And the Holy Spirit in his wisdom said, Paul, I'm not the problem. He said the problem is the person. And I said, why is the problem the person? He said the person is suffering from self-deception. What is self-deception? Self-deception is when a person accepts a known untruth or accepts a known lie to be truth because it hurts. I want to repeat. Self-deception is when a person accepts a false belief or a lie that is known by every other person to be a truth because the truth hurts. In the Bible, there are about 4 persons that lived in this self-deception. The first one was King Saul in 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 9. The Bible said God sent him forth. Can you project that? 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 9. God sent Saul to a place. He said to Saul, kill everything that breathes in that community. Every living thing, both humans and animals, kill it. But Saul got to a point where he saw the beauty of the king's daughter. He saw the beauty of the beast within the king's palace. The Bible said he collected it for himself. And when they asked him, he said he wants to use it for sacrifice unto God. But the instruction was clear. He said Saul and his men spares Agag's life and get the best of the sheep and goats and cattle, the fat calves and the lambs and everything in fat that appealed to them. It was not God. They destroyed only what was worthless or of poor quality. The instruction was, go to the land, kill every living thing that breathes, both human and animals. But when Saul got there, what he saw was appealing to the eye. So you know what he told himself? He said, I want to collect it for sacrifice unto the Lord. The person you want to sacrifice to said to you, kill everything. The second deception in the Bible is King King David. King David in 2 Samuel chapter 12 verse 10 to 13 saw a beautiful woman taking a bath, and because he has lust lurking in his bosom, he decided to kill the husband and take over the wife. You know, he told himself that the man died in a battle, but it was the person that placed the man in the battlefront, knowing that the man will be killed there. He said to his men, when the battle intensifies, withdraw the able men from him, so he will be killed by enemies. But when he killed the man and collected his wife, he said to himself,
I'm marrying a widow. But it was the person that killed the husband deliberately. And God spoke. Thank God King David accepted his wrong. The second deception in the Bible is the Laodicean church. In Revelation chapter 3 verse 17, please project it. These people were calling themselves good Christians, perfect Christians, holy, rich, worthy. And God said you are reckless and filthy. Revelation chapter 3 verse 17, please. So it says, you say I'm rich, I have everything I want, I don't need a thing, and you don't realize that you are wretched and miserable and poor and blind and naked. So they have a perception of themselves, but what is being projected outside was an opposite of it. The second one is the Pharisees. In Matthew chapter 23 verse 25 to 26, Jesus called them bloodbaths. He said, you stand by the door, you don't want to go in, you don't want to leave the doorpost so that people that want to go in will go in. You get to the doorpost, you refuse to walk in. The people that want to walk in, you are preventing them from walking in. But you practice a lot of things. You fast 2 times a week, you pay your tithe, but your heart is fit. He said, clean your inside before you talk about the outside. He said, what sorrow awaits you, teachers of religious law, and you Pharisees, hypocrites, for you are so careful to clean the outside of the cup and the dish, but your inside are filthy, full of greed and self-indulgence. The first layer of self-deception is what we call false belief. False belief is when a person accepts a wrong statement for the truth. When a person accepts a wrong statement for the truth, even when the facts are glaring, so he refuses the facts. A typical example is when you are working in a company. After your appraiser, you are rated low, they failed you. But when you came out of the room, you said to your friend, the reason why they failed me is because my boss hit me. But all the deadlines, you missed it. All the timelines in the project, you missed it. But the only thing you can see is that your boss hates you. When a person accepts a false statement as truth, ignoring glaring evidences and facts in front of him, that's the first level of self-deception. The second level of self-deception is what we call defective reasoning. When a person tries to construct a meta argument to justify a false belief or a lie. So we ask you a question. Why did you tear the results of your friend, knowing that if you tear the results, he will not be able to walk again? You know what your answer will be? I gave him a cup, he broke the cup. The question is this: will a broken cup stop you from walking? Will a broken cup prevent you from getting a job? She broke your cup, you tore her results. When a person constructs meta arguments to protect a false belief or a false doctrine or a lie as a person, let me give you an example of what this is. A person is told you failed your appraiser,
because you are not a hard worker. You know what he says? He says, I don't need to work hard. I need to work smart. But what you call work smart is mediocrity. Your smart work is useless. You say working hard is pointless. It does not make meaning to work hard. You need to work smart. But what you qualify or justify as hard work is mediocrity, is the least of work any intelligent person can put up. But because you have crafted a meta argument in your head to justify the fact that what you have done is wrong, to look for a way to make it right before yourself, you are holding on to pointless things. The person that say work smart also told you to work hard, but you don't want to take the work hard part. You only want to take what? The work smart part. Why? Naturally, you are a lazy person. So you are looking for a way to justify your laziness as a person in getting a thing done. So what happens? You craft meta arguments to protect that lie that you are a lazy person, that you don't like working. So you say what? Working smart, hard is pointless. The third layer, this is where it gets worse, of self-deception is state of our unawareness. When a person comes to this level, it's only God that can help him. This level is when a person is completely blinded to facts and reasons that is available to all. So it is oblivious to him. Every other person is seeing this thing as a problem, but he's the only one that sees it as a strength. So let me give you an example. You went into the hall. Your line manager told you that you failed your appraiser because you missed the timelines and the deadlines. That the project you anchored or the project you supervised was a total mess. That the company lost a certain amount of money. You came out of the hole and said he hated you. That's why he did that. The man went ahead to send to your email evidences why you failed your appraiser. So he sent to your email and said, this particular thing, we're supposed to deliver it in 5 days. You delivered in 14 days. This truck was supposed to pay 3 million naira. Because of your negligence and ignorance, we paid 5 million naira. After reading the mail, you still come to the office to fight him. People say he hates you. He does not like you. He wants to sack you. He wants to throw you away from the company. In this state, you have gone into the protocol state of unawareness. You are blinded to truth. You are blinded to facts. You are blinded to reasoning. It is a danger when the person gets to this level. I know someone that has lost 3 jobs for this problem. Job 1, 2, 3. This problem. A state of unawareness. There are women that have lost 3 marriages for these things. There are men that they cannot get married for more than 2 years for this thing. The person has entered a state of unawareness, is completely blinded to everything that is glaring to everybody. Even a 10 years old child can see it, but the person cannot see it. When a Christian gets to this stage, it's a major problem. You can't help it. If it's a lady looking for a husband, you can't find a husband for him. There's no amount of prayer and fasting that can get him a husband. If it's a woman having issues in her marriage, there's nothing you can do. When she gets to a state of unawareness, the marriage is gone. Because there's no fact you will present to her that will make her realize she's the problem. If it's a man that is going through this problem, there's nothing you can do. His marriage will be messed up. There's no atom of fact you can present. Even an angel speaking to him, he will find a justification. This third layer is a disaster. The reason why your business is failing is because you lack saving culture. You said, no, my business is failing because people are attacking me. People on my street, they hate me. Can you remember the other woman, when I opened my shop the first day, she threw something like powder outside. The woman threw something like powder outside 3 years ago. For 3 years, your business has been failing. Is the native doctor stronger than God? Is the native doctor more powerful than all the fasting and prayers that have gone on in the church? The glaring fact is that you waste. You don't know how to save. You cannot reconcile figures. It is glaring. It is evident to everybody around you, but you're the only one not seeing it. You have come into state of unawareness. You are completely blinded to fact and reasoning. At that time, it's a danger. I've had these things thousands of times. Somebody is working under you, is making mistakes upon mistake. You are correct. You say, you hate him. You don't like him. He hates me. I knew of a guy when I was working in my second company. One day the MD called me into the company and said, Paul, I want to sack this guy. I said, please don't. What happened? We work Monday to Friday. Everybody goes home. This guy works Saturday and Sunday. So he will come to the office. He's a hard worker. When we are at home on Saturday and Sunday, he comes to the office to work. But when this guy is generating invoice, he can give you invoice for delivery of goods. The clearing of goods, he will forget it. So the company will be at loss. So he will come on Saturday and come on Sunday, generate wrong invoices and give to client. The client will pay. When the client pay, account is reconciling account. They are seeing losses. They go to operation and say, why are you selling at loss? Why are we selling at loss? Operation will say, we didn't spend this amount of money. So they come to me and said, why are we selling at loss? The pricing manager will say, I didn't sell at loss. This is what I sold. When they bring the guy invoice, some operational costs, he has presented it 2 times. The thing we sold, he has forgotten about 50% of it. He has given 50% to the client. And some of these clients, they pay their invoices from their head office. So if they make payment, you have to now provide justification. That will take the company another 1 month, because we have to wait to the next cycle of payment to be done. So the company money is trapped for 1 month for ignorance. The guy has been doing it repeatedly for 3 years. And so one day he was very angry, shouted at the MD, said he's going to beat her, that the woman is very wicked and heartless. So I called him. I said, what the woman is saying, is it a lie? He said, leave. She likes you, that's it. When a person comes to a state of unawareness where the fact is glaring, what happened? One day the MD just came to the office, sacked him, threw him out. He was out of job for like 7 years. It was our mercy and pity that after some years we go to a place, we just remember, say, okay, bring this guy, let him come and join this particular department where he will not be handling invoices. For 7 years he was jobless. Why? State of unawareness. He was completely blinded to his fault. When a man comes here, nothing. So if you are I'm a pastor, you come to me to pray for you, I will pray for you, get another job. In 2 months you'll be sacked. I can't solve your problem. So if you are a woman, you're having issues, I pray for you, a door opens, you get into a relationship. In 3 months the relationship will crash. That one, I can't solve it. The Holy Ghost will not do that one for you. He can open the door, provide it, but you are the one to keep it. So self-deception is stronger than a demon in some cases. You can solve demon problems, but when it comes to this one, it's as strong as Satan himself. If a man or a woman gets to this stage, forget about growth, forget about increment, forget about promotion. Pastors
cried. There are cases where I have cried, I've wept, I've asked God for mercy. The lady is not getting married. She's 37. You have sat her down several times to say your attitude stinks. You talk to men as if you talk to children you gave birth to. No man will marry you with this character. He abandons you and go to another church where they use water to bathe. They bathe her with water. A man comes 3 months later, the man abandoned. The lady returns back. You tell her the same thing. There's a lady I met, and that's why sometimes I'm trying to grow to become more of a pastor, because part of the challenges or problem I have is that I don't know how to paint truths. It's a problem. When we started this ministry earlier, some people left this church. A lady came to me and said, "Pastor, praise the Lord." I say, "Hallelujah." I said, "I just got, I'm processing my visa to travel to Italy." I said, "To go and do what?" I said, "To play football." I said, "You are going to do prostitution. You're already 33. Stop it. Return the money." She got angry, left the church, and never came back till date. Because I don't know how to paint lies. You are not, because I said to her, "What club are you playing for in Nigeria?" She said, "No club." I said, "So what do you do?" She said, "Sometimes I play ball on the street." I said, "So you cannot get into a club in Nigeria. It is when you now get to Italy, you will now find a club that will buy. You are going for prostitution. Let's stop deceiving ourselves." So the challenge is when people come to this point of self-unawareness, because if I did not become self-aware, that last company could have sacked me, because I would have said the guy hated me. Why? Cost was 2.1 million. You say bring it to 1.8. I brought it to 1.9. You say I failed you. You failed me. I would have said he's a wicked person. So what happened? I'll go and fight him. And when they sack me, I will come to church and say, "It is me against the world. The cross of Christ. I'm carrying the cross." Jesus said, "He that wants to follow me must carry what? The cross and follow." You are carrying your cross. Nobody gave you a cross to carry. The cross you are carrying is not from Jesus. It's your name that is written on it. You are carrying because of self-deception. One of the signs of self-deception is that when people defend questionable behavior with logical reason. Questionable behavior with logical reason. So your husband comes to me as a pastor. He said, "The problem I have with my wife is that whenever we have disagreement, she does not give me food." So I come to you and say, "Why are you doing that?" You say, "Pastor, when I'm angry, I don't feel like cooking." He said, "When I'm angry, I don't feel like what? Cooking." If the man don't feel like giving you money for feeding, what will happen? Because your own life is based on feeling. When you are angry, you don't feel like cooking. So the man can also be angry. He does not feel like giving. Right? So if you can feel like not cooking because you are angry, then why will you come and report to me as a pastor and say, "My husband is not providing feeding money"? Because your husband does not feel like giving. So when you defend questionable behavior with logical reason, that makes no sense. Number two, when you blame others for negative outcomes. So like that guy, he went to the first company, they sacked him. He went to the second company, they sacked him. He went to the third company, they sacked him. When they asked him, he said people from his village are the ones chasing him. That they have swore that he's not going to make it in life. Is it the person in your village that asked you to insult your MD? You insulted him the first one, they sacked you. You go to the next company, you insulted your second MD, they sacked you. Even if a demon is coming to come and stand in front of you, what you do? You put sellotape on your mouth and when the demon sees that you cannot talk because your mouth is tape, they will not sack you in the third company. So when people blame others for negative outcomes, that's it. The third one is when you downplay actions that are obvious. This thing you are doing will get you sacked in this company. You say, "Forget it." That's why they sack person.
when you downplay actions that are obvious, this thing will get you sacked. You say, forget person. The way you are treating your husband, you will lose this man. You say, make you go for another woman, marry. Then 6 months later, you are out of marriage. You are not crying. You are looking for it. You are doing 65 days prayer and fasting. You are not carrying Bible around, walking around the street, doing fasting midnight. You are doing fasting midnight, 12 to do. But the only thing they ask you to do is just to keep quiet. That one is not fasting. Just keep quiet. But now you can do fasting for 260 days without eating. But when the pastor told you keep quiet, it was not enough. You know, one thing I notice sometimes is that most people I think we have this mindset in Nigeria: if a thing is not hard, it's not great. So a testimony is not, I was having issue in my marriage. I spoke to my pastor. He just told me, do this, do that. I did it, the marriage stopped. The testimony is that I was having issue with my pastor, my marriage, and I told my pastor. And one day he was praying. After praying, I saw a black cat dive out of the window, and I said, Jesus, it is done. So that's the testimony. That's the one you prefer. The one that no cat jumped out of your house, no bird started shouting and died on your roof. The one that is just to keep quiet for 10-15 minutes, no miracle, no jibby, no, nothing moved. It's not a miracle. The one that is a miracle is the one that something left, or you saw a dry snake on the tree of your compound. You now say, yes, my enemies are dead. That is the one that we call testimony, the one that we call miracle. Because I got home that day and I said to myself, Paul, go and read your KROA. I read my KROA and it was stating 1.8 million naira. And after my anger cooled off, I said, did you meet it? The answer was yes. I said, if you don't meet it, what is the outcome? Fail. That's it. If the cutoff mark to get into a school is 5 credits, you have 4 credits and 1 pass, you will still not get into the school. Is it not? You will still not get into the school. Is it that when the principal when the rector or VC was setting that score, did he come to your house to look at your face? Okay, I don't like you, I'm going to put 5 credits. He didn't even know you were existing. It was a general law that was put in place. So downplaying actions that are obvious. The fourth sign is, so I said the first sign is defending questionable behaviors with logical reasoning, number 1. The second is that the person blames others for negative action, number 2. The third is that the person downplays actions that are obvious, that's 3. The fourth is that the person only seeks information that supports their deception. So when you find such people, all these friends in the company are people that believe that the reason why they are failing is because their boss hates them. So when they go and eat, go and check his circle of friends. That one, they failed this appraiser. This one failed this appraiser. This one failed this appraiser. So they 4 of them will sit with failed outcome, and they will now sit down. He say, your boss, he hates you. My own be only fail me. He will nearly slap me one day. That are the kind of friends. So what happened? You only seek information that supports your deception. The 5th one is they avoid situations or persons that challenge that belief. Whenever they find situations or persons that challenge their belief, they avoid such people. So if a friend come into that cycle that wants to start saying something different, they turn that friend to an enemy. They avoid that friend. They don't want to have anything to do with that friend again. If a situation comes up, they avoid it. What are the causes? The first cause is family or grow up background. Family or your growing up background. Most people grew up in a family or a background where their parents lived in deception. So when you guys were growing up, what your father keeps telling you is that he worked for one man for 25 years. The man did not promote him because the man was wicked, and even the wife was responsible. So all your life as a young boy, you have sat down with a father that justifies his failure for 20 years. You are going to turn out like him. You're going to give flimsy excuses why you fail. So the first cause is family background or growth background. Or the reason why your father said the reason why he failed is because when they were sending people to US to go and school, your father did not have money, so he didn't go to school. But there are people in your villages that are illiterate, that are built upstairs in your village. When your father is passing, he does as right. He does not want to see those ones. The ones he can see, he will point other of his friends that failed like him and show you as an example. So as a child growing up, your mind has been programmed that what? That you are not good enough. There's something you are lacking. Your education. People hate you for no reason. There's something following you from your family. So family background. The second one is wrong association. Some people don't have these things when they are growing up, but when they left school or when they got into higher institution, they found themselves in wrong association. Maybe people you went to the university with, people you attended the same university with, might be a cause, or the first job you got. The people that are accepted you into their fold were people that have failure mindset, failure personality. The third thing can also be incorrect ways of suppressing rejection. Some people live in self-deception because they have issue with esteem, self-esteem. They have been hurt, they have been broken, some things have been damaged, so they paint this give this reason just to hide that self-esteem problem. So you come into a group where people are doing well, people are doing a lot of things, then you just feel that you are not capable. So what you tell yourself is that this one went to uni. So if you see the one that went to Unilag with you, you will say, okay, you went to Unilag. You say, yes. Where did you do your masters? He said, I did my masters in one foreign school in Nigeria. You say, exactly. It's because he did his master in one foreign school in Nigeria, that's why he's better than you. So you must find. Now, you have forgotten that both of you went to Unilag. You don't want to use that one as basis for judgment. You are looking for something. So maybe you got an exception. You head on to it. It's an issue of esteem. You believe less of yourself. You believe there are certain things you cannot do. The fourth one is demonic. The fourth one is demonic. There are families where some things have been done that their background has been messed up, completely messed up. So I've seen a family where everybody were paupers, and so the father struggled so they learned to take the other one to school. He graduated, went to university, finished school, came back to the village and joined his brothers. So they felt that if he has gone to school outside the state to another place, something will change. He went to school, came back. There was no difference between him and people that went to school. The only difference is that he had this certificate. So he could tell you about NYSC, he would tell you about writing final year exam, but his brother that stopped in primary 6, that is weeding grass for people in their farm, and he's paid 3,500 a week. There's no difference between him and that person. He has gone to university, he did the NYSC, he came back, he's joining his brother to weed grass in people's farm and collect 3,500. So that one is demonic. It means there's a force that has held that family in bondage. Now, How do you solve this thing? And this is where I'm going to round up. Acknowledgement of the mistakes and taking responsibility. If you don't acknowledge it and take responsibility, there's no solution. You must accept that it's a deception. You must accept that it's a deception. One day, I think my first WAEC. So I wrote my first WAEC, and I failed English. So when I came, I told my elder sister that the guy that sat before me, I was even the one teaching him. It's familiar, right? It's a familiar story. So I said I was not the one, but teaching him. My sister said, the person that marked the exam, have you met him? I said no. Did he know? Is he aware you exist? I said I don't even know the name of the person. He said, if the person is not aware you exist, he has not met you before, you failed English, shut up, go and study to pass the next time. So you must first of all acknowledge the mistakes and take up responsibility. The next thing you have to do is ignore the emotional challenges and feeling of failure that comes with it, because when you start accepting it that this is self-deception, emotionally you'll be feeling inferior, because you now see your faults, you now see your weaknesses is now in front of you, the facts are now visible in front of you, so it will affect your self-worth for a while. You have to be able to balance it, your emotion, to take it and say no problem, it will change. If it's demonic related, you can engage prayer and fasting. That's the third thing. So if it's demonic related, you can engage prayer and fasting. If it's not demonic related, you need to change your friends and environment. There are friends you will have as close pal. Your poverty and your failure is guaranteed. I want to repeat. There are friends that will remain in your inner circle. Your poverty and your failure is guaranteed. The devil has abandoned you. He has already put you in a quadrant. He has won the battle where you are, because those guys are already his agents. They will keep feeding you with the wrong information. They will get you trapped in that position. You will grow old with them and fail with them. And the danger is that sometimes people don't understand that people that are complaining, telling you about failure, have already given up in life. They want you to become like them. And so sometimes most of us misinterpret them as friends. So a person has failed. So just like a lady now that has gone into 3 or 4 failed marriages, she's now outside, and so she comes and tells you men are scum, men are worthless, men are useless, there are no good men anywhere. They are good men, the same way they are good women. If you are not finding good men, you are not good. If you are not finding good women, you are a bad man. There are good men everywhere. There are good women everywhere. It depends on what you want to find. So you meet such people, what happens? They keep feeding you with the bad things. They restructure your mindset that everything around you is bad. No hope. Whenever you face them, what you see is a blank future. There's no hope, nothing. And that is why sometimes people will do certain things and they will ask you a question, is that when I said it, did I ask you to do it? So let me give you an example. You come into a relationship with a friend. You notice that immediately this girl started coming to your house, the number of times you have disagreement with your husband has increased. She has never told you one day quarrel with your husband, but every information she brings is to make you suspicious of your husband. So when the man picks call in the toilet, he has a girlfriend. When the man is typing text message, he has a girlfriend. When the man is doing this, there's something is hiding. The lady has polluted your mind with a lot of rubbish that you now suspect everything. Even if the lights in your house blink and people are shouting NEPA, you say no, it's a devil, it's a demon, a witch is here. The lady has messed up your life
So in such situation, it's not prayer and fasting. What do? You tell the lady, say, no verse, I don't want to be friend again. It's not a must. You see this friendship, I'm tired. There are decisions you don't make because you are emotional. It's going to destroy your life and waste your future. There are people in your life that has been in your life and you have remained in a position for 5 years. The day you lose them and replace them, in 1 year your life changes. All the prayer you have been praying, all the fasting is hanging in the heavens. Why? Each time the person wants to come, add the doubts, the wrong things you say with your mouth hinders it, so they are hanging and floating in the air. You are so full of doubt and faithlessness that those things cannot drop. Those people just live your life in 1 year. All the prayers start dropping like dew, like rain. I said something here in one of our midweek meetings. If you are earning 100,000, your best friend is earning 90. The rest of your best friend is earning 85. The rest of your best friend is earning 110. The rest of your best friend is earning 50,000 naira. It will be difficult for you to get a job of 500,000. Why? The energy in your environment attracts 100,000, 120. If you see another guy that his best friend is earning 1 million, the other best friend is earning 800,000, the other best friend is earning 700,000, he is earning 50,000. Give him 1 or 2 years, it will move to 500. Why? The energy in his inner circle is millions. It will attract it. Check this thing. Each time you take a leap in life, you lose some friends, whether you like it or not. Each time you take a massive leap, you will lose some friends. You know why? You have gone out of their energy level. They can no longer be attracted into that energy level. They will look someone with energy and fall back to. Each time you take a leap, you will lose some friends. Not because there's something bad, but because you have gone above their energy level as a person. Am I saying don't have poor friends? Have poor friends. What I'm saying is that if all your friends are like you, there's a problem. There's room for you to have people that are beneath you, people that are on your platform level, and people that are better than you. Every friend you have must be in this 3 class. The ones that looks like mentors, leaders ahead of you, the ones that looks like competitors that can challenge you to get better, then the ones beneath that can show you where you are coming from. You have to have that 3 layers of friends within your inner circle. If they are missing, there's a problem. So change your friends or environment. The last one is read books, get mentors and teachers. Read books, get mentors and teachers. In conclusion, self-deception is worse than the devil in a Christian's life. Why? A Christian has been given authority to cast out devils with ease. To mention the name of Jesus, the devil is gone. But if the Christian is responsible for his own woes and problems, then the question is that what do you cast out? Let's stand to our feet.
Worship with us at 15 Osolo Way, Ajao Estate, off International Airport Road, Lagos, Nigeria. Time 9 a.m. every Sunday. Also, join us every last Friday of the month for a healing and communion service, a powerful night of miracles and restoration. For more info, contact us on 081-4834-7456 or 081-36-443-190. Follow us on Facebook at Selfless City, on TikTok at Selfless_City, on Instagram at Pastor_Paul_Adumoha, and subscribe on YouTube at Selfless City.